This is my ex's building. I have the keys. Tonight, I'll sleep in the king bed. I'll cook in the kitchen that I helped set up. I know where the pots are because I told him where to put them and he actually listened. I'm not on the lease. I'm not on the deed. I'm not his wife. I'm the mother of his children. And sometimes that means I'm still part of the system, even when I'm no longer a part of the marriage. I do the math on paper. None of this makes sense, so stay with me. I'm going to share with you what this move actually costs, not just the money. People keep asking me a different version of the same question, which is, why are you helping him move? Aren't you guys divorced? And the honest answer is, it isn't about generosity and it isn't about friendship. I'm not actually that evolved. The truth is, it's a survival strategy for Jude because having a stable second home means having a stable kid. And that's the whole equation. I felt like I became part of the furniture, an accent in his life. And now I'm not. And the clock is ticking. So when I tell you what this move costs, there's also some invisible costs as well. Two refrigerators to stock, and remember, the decision fatigue. Do I schlep the shampoo back and forth or just buy two? My lost charger, or worse, my hard drive, it's maybe uptown when I needed it downtown. It's a different kind of chaos than living together ever was. It's not all about the numbers, but when you're moving in New York City, it certainly feels like it is. And I did get permission from my ex to reveal this part since it does have to do with his financial life. The moving costs were boxes and tape, $100. The actual moving company, which I'll list below, they were fantastic. They took apart and put back both beds. That was $1,895. Tips, $400. Building insurance was $222. The total was $2,617. Next are condo fees. Background check. I'm not sure why this was $125. Usually it's $20, but maybe they have some kind of like additional background check. I don't know. But that's an unusual amount. The lease processing fee, $65. Move-in deposit, and this is refundable, $1,000. I guess if you damage anything on the way out, they can charge you $1,000. The move-in fee, $500. That's not refundable. The total for that is $1,690. Under rent and agent, first month, $4,995. The deposit is the same, $4,995. And the agent, we got a friends and family discount. Usually this fee is at least 1 month's rent, sometimes 15%. But that was $2,300. It kind of balanced out the condo fees. Okay, that all adds up to condo fees, $1,690, moving, $2,617, and the rent and agents, $12,290. So the total for that is $16,597. Okay, so the breakdown, the total cash outlay was $16,597. minus the refundable fees, which was $5,995. For total expense for this move was $10,602. Was it worth it? I don't know. The original intention was to move close to my mom so I could be walking distance from Jude and Jude could be walking distance from me. We're a little closer. Now there's more space in the bedroom and the living room, and there's an open concept kitchen. That's the apartment. The view is spectacular, but it's a different view. It's definitely a different vibe than downtown. And it's the big upgrade are the amenities. So was it worth the $10,000? I guess it depends how many years he stays here. We'll see. Whew. Now you know. Here's the thing underneath the expense list. There's no line item for showing up. And I think we reverted to the same roles we had in our marriage. He pays the bills and I show up emotionally. The debt isn't the problem. The gap is. And I think I've been paying for something I didn't know that I fully bought into. I think we both gave what we could and more. Fair and equal are not the same thing. If it were equal, it would be 50-50 of each. But we didn't do things like that. That wasn't really our thing. The tell on my side is that I gave everything in the hopes that eventually someone would take care of me.
In the quiet of the night, my head's going so loud. It sounds just like a party. Thoughts spin around like shadows they cast. I'm an overthinker, lost in my life. I'm always searching for answers I'll never find. There's a every moment, every choice I make, caught in a cycle, can't catch a break. Wish that I could just turn off like a switch in my brain so I can finally breathe. Thoughts spin around like shadows they cast. I'm an overthinker, lost in my life. I'm always
So I came home thinking that I had done the accounting for the moving costs, the Sunday night cabs, the duplicate items in both apartments. But then I started realizing that there's an invisible cost, and that is surrender. Something that my marriage required. And ironically, now I need to leave my ego at the doorstep of both apartments. There's a kind of tolerance that comes with co-parenting, just enough to swing things in the direction of workable. But there's also something else, bigger than any of our disagreements, that is undeniable. Without this person, the world wouldn't have my beautiful kids. He made it possible for me to be the kind of mother who could be there for them. I wouldn't call it forgiveness exactly. It's more like acceptance.
Just curious, if you knew cooperation was possible, what price would you pay?